Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out here to Tioga High School, home of the Indians. And this is the Lady Indians, as a matter of fact, tonight. And they are doing some awesome battle tonight with the Pineville Rebels, the Lady Rebels, from just down the road from us. And we are underway here. We'll have a little bit better picture here in just a moment. I'm going to let my play-by-play person to go ahead and take over while I take care of fuel technology and issues. But welcome aboard, Miss Julie Wilkerson. My mouth is just kind of can't speak. Welcome aboard, Miss Julie.
Thank you, Chuck. It's exciting to be here on the reservation. My alma mater, as you know,
yes.
And I tell you what, both teams are scrapping hard, but we've been able to force turnovers and really hit the boards. That's where I think the difference has been with the game so far at 9-0. My first time to get to see either team play, so I'm getting my feet wet. But I've been impressed with both teams, and especially the Lady Indians with hitting the boards, and then their intensity on defense and forcing turnovers. They're really putting the pressure on.
They really are. They have been. I've been following them this season, and they're a pressure team. They'll start up, and they are relentless. Well,
it looks like he made some substitutions that almost everyone came out except it looks like number 13. So Coach Jackson looks like he's not afraid to play everybody and give people a chance with that pressure to take a breather. What a good drive that was.
You know, I'll tell you this. He has only one senior, number 40, Kashayla Howard, is the only senior on his squad. The rest of them are sophomores or juniors, obviously.
Wow.
And he has a freshman that's usually out there, and that's Raquel Davis. But right now, she's not on the floor.
Look, we just got 2 rebounds right there, and led to 3 points. A rebound off the free throw is very hard to get, so that's really working hard and anticipating when the ball's going to hit the rim. And there's another steal. And she wisely pulls it up because she didn't have the numbers. That's a foul. Am I allowed to say that?
You can.
When you reach like that, we always coach that anytime you reach, they're gonna get the foul. And I noticed they've called 2 fouls on one of our players for reaching. So.
Well, if anybody has experience, you can say that.
Okay.
I don't have the experience.
And I'll do it on both sides. Trust me.
Yes, you will.
I tell you what, Tioga's really taking it to the board, to the basket too. Somebody's gonna have to hustle, but she made the right angle. Don't reach.
Got it across the timeline. Got
she
a little
did.
shove on that one.
That's push off. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I think he missed that one. You can't put your arm out and push off. She did. She had the baseline to me, but
yes.
That's her first.
This is going to be fun because, you know, I see it, what I think, but having somebody with your experience from high school to college and even beyond that, you can make some calls here.
Well, I will try to be very even, too, although I have to admit might be just a little on the Tioga side. I saw some Pineville friends already, and they were giving me a little grief. So, and I coached their daughter. So
that's awesome.
Look, Pineville's putting a little pressure with the three-quarter press.
Yes, they are.
But we handled it nicely with ball handling.
I would think they work it pretty tough in their own courts, you know, during practices, and just have that pressure added, because if they're going to put it on, they've got to expect that somebody else is going to put it back on them.
That's exactly right. And you know what? That second team pushing and making the first team work hard really makes a difference when you're preparing.
Yes, ma'am. See one of our APs here coming in, Brandy Smith.
Yeah.
You know him pretty well, I believe.
I do.
Principal down here on the other end.
And our honored principal. He received quite an honor. So, yes.
He thinks he's got taped off reserve seating. Absolutely, he does. I don't know why he would think any differently.
That was. I know it looks like it looks like police tape. We wouldn't want to. I hope we can improve on our free throws. We've had opportunities, and that's the charity line. So.
Right.
Look at that, another rebound. And those are offensive rebounds. If you can get those number and win on the offensive and defensive, it leads to another three.
Yes. That was 14 Page on the last game that they played against Oakdale. She had 19 points.
Wow.
A junior.
That's good. That's good defense. She cut her off at the baseline and forced her to turn.
And Duke creating that turnover there.
Bible decided, Coach said he'd seen enough.
Yes, indeed. We're going to take a full timeout. We'll take it with them, and we will be back here in just a few minutes. You're watching TSPN right here on Tioga Sports and Programming Network. We'll be back.
At Alexandria Solutions, we believe every strong community starts with healthy minds and healthy families. That's why we're proud to stand alongside Tioga High School as a corporate sponsor. We're here to support the Tioga Indians from the classroom to the playing field, because when students succeed, our whole community thrives. At Alexandria Solutions, we provide compassionate care for mental health and addiction. No referral is needed to make an appointment, and we accept most insurances, because getting help should be simple. Alexandria Solutions, proud to support the Tioga Indians and proud to serve our community. Go.
Here we are back live in the reservation here with Tioga High School battling with Pineville High School. The Lady Indians against the Lady Rebels. First period, 2:10 on the clock. The Lady Indians are leading 22-0 and just battling away here.
They really are playing hard and putting a lot of pressure, full court pressure that time. And hustling after rebounds. Good idea, hard to make that work whenever you've got a zone going.
Put the brakes on, goes right by.
Kathy Holloway believed in those kind of layups, and she's going in the Louisiana Hall of Fame in June. So,
I was going to say, I just saw that today where she's got that
she
induction.
Coached for many years at Tioga and was my coach, in fact, 3 of my 4 years, and quite deserving of the Dixon Award.
Very nice.
But she liked that stop and do kind of a jump shot.
Yes. Some people get known for those little, click things that they do.
That's it. Pineville continues the battle. Tioga's just relentless, and you can tell with their conditioning. You don't play this without having some good conditioning. So. And I like the way Coach is getting them in and out of the game. We got a 24-point lead, so keep them fresh.
Definitely.
I'm not sure Raquel's not a Dennis Rodman-like. Has a good knows where to. Oh, Jeremy got hit. One of the referees is down.
Oh, goodness. We're not going to show it.
Looks like an ankle.
Yep. Right here in the
scores table. He makes the call, though. He makes the call.
80. Team's 5th. Injury timeout.
Our trainer there, that you see bending over looking, she just seated down is Miss Lemoyne. She's she's our trainer here. We also, I believe, maybe Miss Kings is here, and she's actually an EMT. And so we have a lot of resources here on campus.
They can make a quick assessment.
Yes.
I tell you what, if Jeremy can go, he will.
Yeah.
He was refereeing when I was coaching at Tioga, and then my AAU travel ball teams.
See him there on your screen, bottom up there in front of the screen.
What I meant about Raquel is that Dennis Rodman always had a knack for being at the right time to get rebounds, offensive and defensive, and he made a lot of money as a result of being such a good rebounder and defensive player. And I noticed she moves around in the paint.
She's not afraid to pull up and take a three either. So Pineville gets on the board with that free throw.
Yes.
24-1 now, and it's 32 seconds left in this first period. Both of them.
She took advantage of the free throws. Now they're putting on a full court press, but it didn't seem to slow Tioga down at all. Number 14 was begging for the ball, wasn't she? She got her feet set. She got her feet set. Oh,
look at that, just stole it from her. Oh, got to finish that up. Now she got it.
Another offensive rebound that led to points.
That's what a way to end the first period, Ms. Wilkinson. Wow.
A three-pointer and a steal and then a rebound and put it back up.
Definitely. We'll be back in a few moments. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. You're watching TSPN.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by your local convenience stores, where friendly faces, cold drinks, hot snacks, and everything you need are just around the corner. For a quick stop before the big game, your hometown convenience stores are always ready, always here for you. Swing by today, and remember, support local, shop local. Highway 2080 Chevron, King Stop, Fuel Plus, Ball Chevron, and Cougar Stop.
We are back here live at the reservation for some more action. Second period, and I'll keep that changed on the scoreboard here in just a moment.
Looks like Pineville will get the ball to start the second half. Second quarter, sorry.
Right.
Oh, that was good anticipation. Those hurt, taking a shot to the face.
Foul number 4.
Goodness.
Her first. Team's first.
They're going to check her out and make sure she's okay.
Need to.
Pineville's putting its own pressure now, which should leave the middle open for Tioga.
Foul number 21, Kimmy Isles. Her first.
We've got a smaller lineup in now, so maybe we'll put a lot of pressure on when they're trying to input the ball.
Right. Yeah, they'll be a little more speedy.
Yes.
Didn't do any less on the battling, though, underneath for the rebound.
No, not at all. And one thing about it, when she got that rebound, she was pretty far under the boards thanks to the defense that was played. Now they have a chance for a three-point play. The basket was good, and there'll be a one shot at the charity line.
Team second.
I think they're 3 for 3 on their free throws. So
Tioga's pressure does seem to be a little more effective right now, and they don't seem to be near as bothered by the Lady Rebels pressure just yet.
Not yet. You're right. I don't think so. And if you look at the score at 29-5, 3 of their points are with free throws.
Right. So only getting one bucket, you know, that
right.
means a lot. And that one bucket was underneath when one of the fouls happened.
There was another steal.
Travel, turnover. Yeah. Goodness. Got to keep those feet locked in.
Yes. That was a good inbound pass. Yeah. Not many people use the bounce pass as much anymore.
It looks like they called that off of one of the Lady Rebels' possession stay with the Indians.
They got a bit of a block there.
Here comes the senior, Kashayla Howard, number 40 there. Just can't check in.
Oh, it was a good thought. It was a good thought. If it had gotten through.
And they got it back.
Those are hard passes to make across the whole court.
Yes, indeed.
Foul number 32, Mariah Jackson. That'll be her second. Team second.
Physical battle.
It is.
Number 13, Michigan.
That's hard to try to get a shot, a block like that when you've got a. She was pretty good at drawing that foul.
Yeah.
Substitution for you.
She was hungry for it. Let's put it that way. She took it pretty. I mean, took it to her.
Coming back with some size.
Yes.
Substitute in. Libby and Raquel. They really swarm to the ball.
Yes, ma'am. Remind you of your playing days here?
A little bit.
So it's alumni night here. I don't know if you saw that. I think I did let you know
you
that.
Did. You did.
They made mention of that just a little while ago.
And I have a few of our old timers coming back, I think. Maybe not from the girls' teams, but the boys' teams. Oh, she was just off on that one, but guess what? Another offensive rebound.
Four of them. I mean, there's three of them around it, but there's a fourth one looming.
And they don't stand and wait for the ball to come to them.
No,
she was moving to the ball.
off the mark there.
Yep, I think she didn't get her feet set exactly like she wanted to.
Tie ball goes over to the Lady Indians. Everything seems to be going their way right now.
We'll
yes,
take
indeed.
That was good floor awareness. She saw her teammate out there, and that one was just in and out.
Battled underneath there to make that one there, Davis.
She's stronger than she looks. That was strength.
Yeah.
I think she's still feeling a few of the effects from getting hit in the face, too. There's another steal. Oh, what a
Look
pass.
at that.
Oh.
Going in.
There's no quitting there, is there?
None.
And they're not afraid to go in, even though some of them are not as tall in stature. They don't care.
Team started.
Had to go talk to Coach Jackson, find out what he's telling these girls, so I can bring that in my classroom too, just to see if I can get some to be that aggressive about doing a math problem.
Yes.
Naomi has one more shot.
Good free throws there.
Having a hard time dribbling.
Tell you what, that was good. She came in front of that. That was pure speed right there.
The Lady Rebels come into this one 7-7, so. Duke for three off the board.
The bank was open.
The bank was open and she cashed in.
Yes, she did.
They trap.
They really do. And it helps that you have some size when they're trying to throw it inside.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
That's the 35-point margin right there. 3 minutes and 50 seconds here in the second period.
I was going to say, that one looked good from the get-go.
Yes. Nice three-point shot there by the Lady Rebels. You're going to drive the lane, you got to finish that.
That's exactly right. But it was a good move. And that's hard against the zone. They are playing dropping in, too, not letting us, have it out for a little bit. And so they're dropping those in, but she picked her way.
Goodness gracious. Pretty good crowd here tonight.
It is.
Like having the cheerleaders on both sides, both teams represented here with their cheer squads. Nice picking up your dribble there.
Well, we get it again. I think she thought it was going to Pineville, but I think he stays on this end.
Goodness. Foul on 23. Looks like in Pineville.
23 of the Lady Rebels.
Lady Indians inbounded underneath there.
I don't think Pineville was ready for that one. I think go back to Pineville right now
Yes.
with this one. But, that means the next one that we get.
Right.
Substitution for both
As
teams.
you see, the clock is continuing to run during this break in it because of that
The
35-point
35-point.
rule. Yes, ma'am.
I think that makes sense.
It does.
I mean,
Yeah.
these games of, really having such a score more than
One-sided,
that.
if you will, yeah.
And
Foul, number 10. Duke.
teams that are working on rebuilding or
Yeah.
redeveloping or maybe starting out for the first time. I mean, I know Pineville's not, but, you have teams that wanted to jump in and start playing LHSA. Hey, they may struggle here at the very beginning. And that 35-point mercy rule that they put in place has been nice.
And the thing is, you've got to have your kids playing hard and conditioning-wise, and they're coming in the district, so
Right.
you can't tell you. And speaking from experience at Louisiana Tech and coming off the bench, no matter what the score, you play hard. And chase down another rebound.
I asked the girls earlier, I said, y'all going to take it easy on them tonight? And they said, we're going to do what Coach tells us to do. And I said, yeah, that means a lot. You play how Coach tells you to play. Always play your game and just listen to what he's telling you to do.
Exactly. But they also wouldn't lay off because there's still that Pineville-Tioga rivalry that was there when.
True. 100% true. Well, at halftime, the Lady Indians are leading 42-8 over the Pineville Lady Rebels. We got a 10-minute half. You want to take a little break, or do you want to talk a little bit?
We can talk a little bit.
Good, yeah, because we kind of
I'm raring to go.
Slow started and everything, and if you want, we can grab a seat or just. I'm kind of propped up here on my little perch because all of this is a little bit higher. But so take me through. Okay, when I was a kid, like very youthful, even before maybe I played in junior high, but I doubt it. But take me through playing basketball at high school, at Tioga High School for more specifically.
Well, I'll tell you this. I went to Pineville Elementary 1st through 6th.
Wow.
So I grew up on Ivy Lane until we moved out to Hooper Road. But Pineville didn't have a junior high team then, and Pineville did not have a high school team then. So
wow.
And we were going to build in Pineville in Indian Hills, and ended up on Hooper Road. And the feeder program, we actually started in junior high with really competitive teams and tournaments, because you had Tioga Junior High, you had Forest Hill Junior High. There were so many teams that you'd go head-to-head with. Prompt Sucker had a team. And so junior high was actually, and Miss Mitzi Singer was the coach and played at Tioga, and a really good player. And so she was coaching at Tioga Junior High, and we started our journeys then. And then coming up, I met Miss Holloway when I was in elementary school at Pineville. But our friend Sherry Beeson played, and they played in the Sweet 16 against Gina.
Wow.
And so the opportunity to be around. I came to basketball camps. Miss Holloway actually had basketball camps back in 1972, 1973, 1974.
See, and I'm rattled because I was just fixing to ask you. So I was going to ask you. So you mean Pineville didn't have basketball teams until the iPhone was invented?
Almost, but they actually, by the time my freshman year, Pineville had gotten their team, and they actually. Jackie Laborde did a great job with coaching and developing their players. Sean Hickman was my class, and they ended up playing against Gina High School my senior year in the Sweet 16 finals. So that was from our district. We were third in district, and they were first and second, and they ended up making it to the finals and playing for the finals. So
that is super
We've
nice.
had really good basketball in our area. Ash had gotten a team. Bolton did not have a team then. but Pineville and then Leesville and Gina, Faraday. So the opportunity to get to play at Tioga and in our central Louisiana was really a great opportunity.
I'm going to, show my fatness and how good you're looking at much older than me, but I mean, you look a lot better than I do, I promise you.
Well,
so I'm going to tell on myself
that.
a little bit.
I don't know, but
I'm not that much taller than you. I'm sitting on about a 6-inch lift here because of the
Well, you got to be able to make sure we're on the air and that people can see us. So,
right.
But we had good crowds like this. We really did.
I do remember because I was a graduate of Pineville High School.
I knew that because my mother taught you.
Yes, she did.
And she speaks very highly of you.
Oh,
and you have a brother too.
2 brothers and a sister.
Okay.
Yep. So my oldest brother, he's 9 years older than me, and he graduated Pineville in, oh my goodness, 79.
My class then.
Yes. Yep. Jerry or Gerald Perkins. Well, then he was going by Jerry Perkins. And then our cousin, I think, was there too, Billy Perkins. And so, anyway, that's family stuff. Anyhow,
No, because I grew up with some Perkins on Ivy Lane, but Conrad and,
Conrad, Fred, Sue, and all that crew, yes, ma'am.
So,
Conrad, Alvin, and Nala.
That's exactly
their
right.
parents, yes, which were more related to Fred and Sue. And we call her Aunt Sue. She's actually a cousin. She was.
I know who you're talking.
Yeah, she was a principal for a while. So.
Yes. No, that's exactly. It ends up being a small world.
It does.
And
it really does.
I actually coached one of the coaches assistant coach at Pineville High School, Kayla Freeman.
Oh wow!
And her sister played at Pineville also. Kayla played at Millsaps, and then her sister played at Tulane, and actually has played some pro basketball overseas.
Wow!
Their mom's an assistant district attorney and a fine attorney in Alexandria, Ruby Freeman, and we played against each other. She played at Pineville. At Peabody. Yes. At Peabody, she was a center, needless to say, if you saw the girls. But
now I was going to tell you that even from my time when I was at Pineville High School through my 4 years there, it was large crowds at these events. I mean, and then not just because of Pineville, Tioga, you had a lot of community support that would come out. It would be at the events. Of course, it was before the age of the internet. Don't get me wrong. And as we tell folks, you can go back and watch this internet stuff anytime you want to. It's there. It's good to go back and reminisce. And so we're doing a job of capturing those moments for you to go back and enjoy those memories. But be here. The kids want to see you here. The school loves to see you here supporting them. Whether you're at their home school or you're at the away school, whichever one, you're here to support your team. Do that. Go out and support your teams.
Not only do you get to see great basketball, but you see friends.
Yes.
You also get great popcorn.
Oh, yes, indeed.
When I was coaching at Tioga, I did a stint, as an assistant coach at CECP, and we actually went to the Sweet 16, and I had one of the managers for the boys team because I was practicing law then, and I would scoot in sometimes really close getting here, and he always had my bag of popcorn ready for me, and I'd eat some of it while sitting on the bench. But
that's nice.
Yes, but
that's nice. Yeah, and we've got one of those old style popcorn machines where you have the kettle and it has to turn and everything, and you have to do it manually.
That's the best.
So, yes.
That's the best.
It makes such good popcorn. It really does.
It always amazes me. The cheerleaders bring so much to the game. I cannot imagine being able to go across the floor and doing those flips and all. And it always amazed me.
You see them sitting down up there right now in the student section. But, yeah, they've been out there. You've been seeing it on the camera. And just a little pan across here, you see our attendance here tonight. And this, again, the boys JV game is what we had at the beginning. This is the girls game. We're, coming up to halftime here. Spin around here and catch as much as I can. This is neat technology.
It really is. That is fabulous. And that's the Pineville people right there, some of them. Because
sitting right behind their Pineville
I saw
bench.
the Rawsons, Tony and Paula, and their daughter Jordan played at Pineville,
Yes,
and
she did.
she was actually a scholarship athlete at ULM.
ULM, that's
4
right.
years, and actually represented ULM in academic and as a representative for the team in the conference, and I think they were Sunbelt then. But Jordan was a joy to coach, and I had other kids from Pineville that I coached in Pineville, Tioga, Buckeye, Peabody. Then some from out of town at some point, Washita, and actually the assistant coach at Ash, married to Jimmy Winslow. My teams played against her. I never had the opportunity to coach her, but I had two kids from two players that she played with at Washita High School, and they actually won. They didn't win a championship, but they had some really good teams. I see one of my kids that I coached in AAU travel ball, and her daughter plays and is a good player out at Pineville. I got to figure out which one. I think I see which one she is. So
wow. Well,
small world.
I'll say this. I have no idea what the structure as far as what they're planning with Alumni Night tonight. I don't know if y'all are going to come out and start playing basketball, if they're going to have a little pickup game or what. I don't know what the structure is. But if there's some kind of recognition to go on the floor, you just take your headset off and go out there, and I'll just keep it going.
I'll go out there, but I can tell you the pickup won't be. They'll have to pick me up like we did with Jeremy.
I hear you.
I'll need some assistance. I'm fortunate the knees are good, but I take care of them.
Well, we are back. It's ticking off here, fixing to get the buzzer beater right here. There he is, to go across and start this second half of play for the Lady Indians to lead 42-8 over the Lady Rebels from Pineville.
And we get it to start the third quarter.
It's almost like pouring salt on a wound, isn't it?
Yeah. I think coaches probably told them, look, we started out right now at 0-0. And I think that Coach Sears is probably saying the same thing. Look, we scored 8 points the first half. We want to score more points the second half, and we want to hold them to fewer than, I think it was, they just scored 42.
Yep.
So
got to win a period at this point in time.
That's right. So
you can't get any of them if you don't get the first ones.
You know, I will note they haven't called much over the back, and at some point somebody's going to call that. But while you take what they give you, we used to call it AAU ball. So,
and I've seen some of the referees let them be more physical and that less calls. And I was talking to some of the girls. I said, "Oh, y'all was out there playing pretty physical." They said, "Yeah." I said, "Do you like that?" I said, "Actually, we do." I said, "You just kind of testing the waters to see how much the ref will let you play, and just hopefully they stay consistent with it." And so far, they have.
They have. Like that one, if somebody's going to be if they're going to call it tightly, then they would have called that.
Right.
But hey, she's hustling, and as long as if they're not calling something like, and you know, she's not bodying her, so part of it might be that she actually got her hands in the right place without hitting and bumping.
Right.
I prefer let them play.
Yeah.
It keeps the game going.
Keep it under control. If you see timbers starting to raise, you got to do something to calm it. I agree.
Yep.
But 45-8, the Lady Indians have the lead here with 6:05 on the clock, and the clock is a running clock.
I think Pineville has some young kids that are either freshmen and sophomores, and so
yes,
I think that they'll be able to build. I have for sure. I think they've got a group that at the junior high really had a success, and I think that he'll be able to build on that.
Right. Our last home game we had was against Oakdale, and at some point in that fourth period, the Oakdale coach subs in basically his JV squad.
Well,
and the Tioga coach, Coach Jackson, did the same thing. It was like a gentleman's agreement. When they saw him going in, all right, let's replace it, you know.
And that's good.
Yeah.
like I said, you got to get them some conditioning, and I feel like probably Coach Jackson will do. Although I noted he has 13 players, on the squad, so he's got 5. You start taking after that. You can't sit your starters on the bench.
This is true.
Conditioning. This is the time when they've got to be in top condition.
Right. He's got to.
They're still putting the pressure on. I think at some point he'll take that off, but he wants them to be able to work on that, and he may have seen some things that he wanted them to work on that fine tune.
There. Oh, okay. The big squads are coming out. The muscle, if you will.
Yes.
For your Lady Indians. Owls in the boot.
We still got folks coming in.
Yes,
Chuck?
ma'am. Turnover there by the Lady Rebels. Missed the layup.
Those can be hard. When you're leading the pack like that, I got to give her that nice way to look up. You know what? That was, she looked up. So many times people have their head down.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, talking about that layup missed earlier, sometimes those footsteps get loud, too.
Yes. She just didn't slow down enough, and I thought that one was going. She's got a nice looking shot.
She does.
Just short. Look at that hustle going down.
Lost the dribble a little bit. A little short. 3:01 on the clock here in the third period.
She almost stood and waited on it and could have had a steal there. So.
Right.
Number 23.
Somebody's filming this, so they'll be able to go back and look. The young ones will, and Coach will be pointing out for them too.
Yes, ma'am.
Those are tough. The film doesn't lie.
No, the camera does not blink.
It does not. And no, I didn't do that. Oh, maybe I did.
Oh.
That's a good rebound, and there should have been maybe a foul on that too, because that's a good strong putback. That's what I'm talking about, Chuck, about her being stronger than
that Rodman-esque.
Yes. Ooh.
Strong foul.
Yeah, that one.
Goodness.
She wasn't going to make that basket.
No. And it's one of those things. If you're going to foul, don't let them. It shouldn't be an and one.
Yeah.
Make them earn the other two.
He's probably going to talk to her and say, okay, you could have probably had a block against, but you needed to go about it a little differently than going out of control.
Right. That one went in there.
I wasn't a center, so I think it might have been pretty fun to kind of do something like that, so I can't be critical at all.
Right. When I played in youth league, if you will.
She has an unorthodox little bit of the way she sets up with her feet, but it goes.
Her brother's a senior here, and he played wide receiver for our football team, and so today they had while they were working on their homework, I put on the game from earlier this week from Oakdale, and I asked him, y'all watch the boys or the girls? And with his class, he says, well, let's watch the girls. I need to critique my sister a little bit. And I was like, wow.
I think I see James Hall over there, don't I?
Where at?
Do I see James Hall over that way? Is that his back with the baseball cap on? He just sat down.
I'm sure that is Hurricane Hall.
Yep.
I see Coach Chrisman over there, too. Little Ethan Chrisman's over there. call Coach Chrisman Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan, yes, ma'am. There's that. Oh,
Yep.
Standing on her head.
Ooh.
Everybody's okay.
It's a good thing she's flexible.
Right? I'd have had
The youth.
broken bones or
Yes.
broken muscles or something would have been broken. Assuming that was a timeout, but usually the referees come over here and tell us it's a time. Oh, end of the third period. I'm sorry, that was end of the third period. Forgot with the running clock that messes me up.
Me too.
After 3 periods of play, the Lady Indians are leading 54-9 over the Lady Rebels. We're just going to leave the mics and the cameras here where you can hear all this wonderful music that I don't play and see some of the routines and other team. You see Pineville going out over there, going to that other locker room to get a talking to from their coach. I know they come in, the Pineville boys will be a new broadcast once we get out of here. You know, I was looking at some analytics, and I like saying this a few times. I was looking at some analytics on our YouTube channel that we have here, and of the people, all the viewership that we have, 78% of the people that watch the stuff that we have not even subscribed to us yet.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. And it's, I mean, it's a new channel that we've just created. And we enjoy doing it, and it's kind of where we put everything that we have Tioga, whether it's our broadcast media classes when they're doing our school news.
Oh.
So they're putting stuff on out there, and we're putting it on our YouTube channel. Live streams like this, sporting events, live streamed the band and the choir, Christmas concerts.
Oh.
So doing that, so not to take you from coming to the event, by all means. Do not use that as an excuse not to come out to the event. But show if you can't make it, or you have loved ones that live too far away or just can't get out of the house, there's a way for them to enjoy things.
Don't look now, but Bobby Rucker is in the house.
I saw him walk in. I sure did.
You know, I've missed going to the dedication of the Pineville High School gym to him, but I've known him since I was a kid, and tell you what, it was so deserving. I did get to attend when Coach Gene Rushing, they dedicated the floor at Louisiana College to him in October at homecoming, and walked in with Mike McConaughey actually, and he's being inducted into the Louisiana Hall of Fame also. So long-time coach at Northwestern, and foul on the play.
And they're going to say that it was before the shot. So
Foul on number 5, Dixon.
Coach Jackson not happy about that earlier
Team's first.
call. I think one referee was trying to overrule the other one, but the one that made the call says, we're just going to stick with my call.
We're going to the free throw. And another free throw for the Lady Rebels.
6:05 as the clock continues to run even through the free throws because of that mercy rule. 54-10. Lady Indians lead here. I think they came into this one 16-4.
I was hoping to see them play in some of the tournaments that are, and those are always fun. You get a chance to play other teams that normally you might not get to play.
Right. I've got to throw this up here. I worked on this today. A little graphic that I put up there. That was going to be our starting fives for both teams, but gotta love technology.
I'm impressed, Chuck. That's really good.
Gotta love technology. It's either your best friend or worst enemy.
I like the teamwork. There you go. Hey, I don't have the shot, but let me get it to you. And you know what's important too is getting the ball to the shooter, the player, your teammate, where they don't have to reach down, catch it down here and bring it back up. When they can catch it and just go up and shoot, it makes a big difference for whether you make it or whether you don't.
Just some of those mechanics, you're right.
Yes.
I mean, just the basic mechanics, if you will.
That one just missed.
Yep. Turnover. Oh.
Yep.
And got her for
she might
another
have gotten
turnover.
bumped a little bit to help her do that. So I see former Chief Weatherford came in, and he and his lovely wife. So
yes, indeed.
Former Chief of Police at Pineville.
At Pineville, yeah. It's funny to watch people at the event. I do that a lot. See them looking for others.
Oh, yes.
Seeing who's here kind of thing. It's neat. It goes back to what you said. I mean, you come here, you never know who you're going to see.
Not at all.
And get to see folks and visit with them and, you know, like I said, maybe even share a bag of popcorn.
Yep. I intend to do that before I get out of here.
You can't help but smell
No.
it. I mean, it's right outside the door over there, but good gracious. I almost think they've got it piped in here somewhere.
He's emptying the bench.
I was going to say, because you can see the Lady Rebels have changed over theirs as well. 3:10 on the clock, and it's continuing to run.
Each player works hard during practice. They do the suicides. They do the drills, and so anytime they can get some playing time, I think it's great.
Do it now while you can, for sure.
Have to put out a plug for Louisiana University, because Louisiana College University, because
Christian University.
Christian University. I got to, it still got to go be Louisiana College, because they were so good to me during my years in high school and thereafter.
Yes.
When I got to practice over there, and Coach Rushing and then Coach Allgood before. But the president is doing some wonderful things over there.
And
and
Dr. Mark Johnson,
yes,
Sr. Yes, ma'am.
And his daughter is actually on the Pineville team.
Right.
So, Victoria. So
I haven't seen him here come in yet. I'm sure he's here somewhere.
Yes.
Because he's come by to visit with us here at the school, because several of our teachers here are graduates from LC. And he loves the LC part. Even though it's legally named right now Louisiana Christian University, I'm not so sure they may go back to LC.
Well, he was excited. I got to hear him speak whenever they dedicated to Coach Rushing, and was just real impressive. And I ran into his wife and Victoria and their younger son at the wellness center at LC, and so he brought his whole family. First way I met Mark, his son, who's going to LC, and he's looking at colleges himself, but he's looking at doing the seminary in different places to do the seminary, including Princeton, which is where
Princeton.
I think that's where Dr. Johnson went. So
wow, I think you're right.
So
I believe I saw in some of the information that was put out about him when they were in the looking, and his name was there. That was one of the things that stuck out in my brain as well. I think that's where he played college ball.
Real impressive family.
Right.
And my mom's a Louisiana College graduate, so
I did not know that. About 30 seconds left in this game. The boys' game set to start at 7. I might have to go ahead and change the clock on that, but time slipped away from me. Nobody's in a hurry to go inbound it.
Nope.
Take a 3-shot there.
Not bad.
Good.
Not bad.
Had a chance.
57. Lady Rebels, 11.
Well, I tell you what, there was no quit in the Pineville team.
Your leading score.
Definitely was not.
Nope.
I mean, they have a lot that they're working towards and working for, and building at this point. They had a good, successful year before, or 2 years ago, I believe it was.
Yes.
You know, and so it's just sometimes it hits you in waves like that, and depending on the students that are coming in and where it's at. But look, we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up here for the girls and get ready. I might have to do a little bit of fancy footwork to get the boys game up and going, but
I have confidence.
Lady Indians win this one 57-11 over the Pineville Lady Rebels. Thank you, Miss Julie Wilkins. Hopefully you're going to stick around for the next one.
I'm sticking around.
Great,
I thought you said games. So
yes, ma'am. Okay, you got somebody speaking to you here, and we'll be back for the boys game in a little bit. Thank you for watching TSPN.